Okay, I'm just gonna record so that I don't continue to talk myself out of this shit. Hi. Oh, it's not Friday. I'll let her do whatever she wants these days. Perhaps that theme is applicable beyond just my hair. It's not Friday. No, it's not. I'm sorry. I was traveling this week. You're gonna see it. And I'm sorry that I didn't upload last week. To be honest, I just have been in a little bit of a funk, calling it LBD, a little bit depressed. Hi, I haven't vlogged in a second. Sorry. My God. Sorry. Stay there. Stay there. Shh. Shh. This is love. This is what love is. Now you can see me clearly. That's the most important thing. I haven't vlogged in a second, and look what we're doing. What is this? I'm no production person, but we're setting up a little shoot for Elliot. Let me give you some hints on what it could be. Diet Mountain Dew, a red tie, and I gotta get some black eyeliner out. Yeah, very exciting day, shooting a little funny video for Mr. Morgan. It's also a slightly chaotic day because tomorrow I'm getting on a plane and going to New York, and I'm gonna go see the US Open with my dad and my brother. And I'm so excited about it that I have that like excited anxiety. It would be anxiety if I didn't keep telling myself that like this is gonna be a really fun thing. Just traveling by myself is like a little spooky. Sometimes I gotta talk myself into it. Also, I've just been in a funk, which is why I didn't really post anything last week. I just had one of those weeks where I just like could not think of anything that I wanted to do, and then the little bit of depression just sort of like lingers, and it just like infects all of your thoughts until all you're thinking about is how you can't think about anything. You feel weird and bad and a little like gross about everything, but it's not enough for you to like really have to seek help in a certain way. It's just enough for you to like avoid your responsibilities in the world. Just a little bit depressed. Makes sense. This has been a bit of a tough year, one of the tougher ones. I think it's just lingering, and when I try to force myself into productivity as some like solution, it doesn't work. I can't really force it. I'm fine. I think I'm gonna make a video about this next week because I just wrote about it on the This Might Get Weird Patreon. If you didn't know, every Friday-ish, I try to write like a little personal kind of diary entry over there. The community is really sweet around it, so it does get a little serious, but sweetly serious, a little silly. And I didn't post over there last week either because I just, I tried to make a video. Here's what I was trying to make a video of. Hi, my name is Grace and I got nothing. I got nothing. I have absolutely zero unique or significant ideas to contribute. And then I didn't edit it and I didn't post it because I just was like, and from what I'm hearing, a lot of people are a little bit depressed right now. So I think I might make a video talking more in-depthly about that next week. Let me know if that resonates with you at all. But one thing that helped me pierce through the thick, melancholy clouds that I found myself kind of wallowing in for the last couple weeks was going to spend time with my family by going to the US Open. My dad and I started going to the US Open when I lived in Brooklyn over 12, 13, 14 years ago. It was so fun. So this year, the three of us went, and it was such a cute time. My God, it was such a cute time. Oh, we made it! I feel goofy. I'm very sleepy, but very excited. I got this Airbnb apartment thing for my dad and my brother and I, and it's got 2 bedrooms and a pull-out couch. Cute, all cute, called the Sonder, not Spawn, but pretty great, Long Island City. And look, a cute little living room, and look, you can see, whoa, what's that? It won't, okay, focus on the, hey man, hey. Whoa, it's the city. That's the city right there. This camera, like me, working a little slow today. It's like 5 p.m. and my dad and my brother are taking the train up from Jersey. I just got in from California. There's a Trader Joe's across the street, so I'm gonna go get us some snacks.
snacks. Yes, this is a really cute excursion so far.
I made one trip out to Trader Joe's already for snacks. Now I gotta go for beer. I forgot what being in a city is like.
The US Open itself is just a sea of people cosplaying their Hamptons avatars, myself included. Lots of stripes. I've never seen so many goddamn pinstripes in one place in my whole life. There's been a viral drink happening at the US Open called the Honey Deuce. It's a Grey Goose drink with raspberry liqueur and lemonade and these melons that are balled, scooped into balls that look like tennis balls, and they garnish the drink. And that is expensive. Everything there it's like rich people Disney World. Everyone was drinking it. It was cult-like. In the US Open, there's Hey, Editing Grace here. I realized I did not review the Honey Deuce at all. And it was good. But it was $23. And was it better than a Dollarita? I don't know. Rich people Disney. In the US Open, there's day sessions and there's night sessions. And originally, we got tickets to just the night session, but it was so beautiful in New York that I scooped up some last-minute tickets to the day session. And our first set of seats that I snagged last minute were excellent. A lot of tennis. And then we switched to the second set of seats for the nighttime games. And they seemed cool at first. And then we quickly found out that the seats were not so great. People would come up oblivious to the fact that people are trying to watch the game that they are blocking. And they did this over and over and over and over. It was maddening if it wasn't also hilarious, because thankfully we had this group of very, I believe, Long Island guys sitting behind us. At least one of the guys had no filter, and he just told everyone to sit the fuck down and get the fuck out of here. And that was so great. There were a couple girls that were just standing while a match was happening, crucial moments, taking their pics for the gram. And this guy told them to take their selfies somewhere else. This girl gave him a stink eye. He said, "You're beautiful though." She stared at him. He said, "Get the fuck out of here."
Look beautiful. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm glad I got those day tickets, because if we only had those nighttime tickets, ooh, it was like having road rage for like 4 hours. Oh, my dad was a good sport about it, pun intended, but man, not ideal. But again, we were there for 12 hours. We watched so much tennis. By the time we got back to our apartment, it was like 1 a.m. and God, I love that my brother and my dad just started heating up our old Chinese food like two tipsy girls coming home from a party. And then the next day we explored New York by boat. We took the New York City ferry, which is like the same cost as taking like the subway, except the views are stunning. We did some touristy exploring and it was cute as shit. And then we were so tired we came back and we watched more tennis on TV until we fell asleep. And just like that, I just dropped my dad off at the subway station so he can go back to New Jersey. I'm gonna get in an Uber and go back to California. We had an absolutely excellent family time. I'm gonna pack up everything, get the hell out of this town. It was a super cute trip, really helpful for the LBD. Still LBD, but again, we'll talk more about it next week. I think talking about it helps. Having a great time with my family really like shook some of the little cobwebs that have been starting to form in my brain a little bit. So this is me just kind of making the doing so that I can get out of my head a little bit. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Talk a little bit about LBD next week. I don't know exactly how to talk about it, but we'll just go with what feels right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Other than that, I don't know.
I'm so close.
Not bad.